What up, guys? What's up? Are we ready to get this one going? Starting lineups are on the court. Starting fives are on the court, and we are getting ready to kick this game off. What's up, Pats Nation? What up, Balsa? Nice to see. I believe you're new, Balsa, so welcome to the chat, man. Daniel, what's up, buddy? All right, Tice back in the lineup. He's set to tip this one off. Here we go. Pistons and the C's underway. Kemba with it, working from half court. Going to hand it off to Smart. Smart over to Tice on the right side of the arc. He's going to give back to Kemba and set the screen. And Kemba's three is good to start this game off. Kemba is good for three to start this one. 3-0 Celtics. Boston strikes first. Here we go. Detroit working from the top of the arc. Defended well by the Celtics. Trying to swing this basketball to the left corner now. Once again, we Tice on defense, and that ball knocked out of bounds. We should have a... hold on, guys. I thought we were going to get a change in possession, but apparently ball going to stay with the Pistons. Pistons are inbound underneath the Celtic hoop. Quick inbound pass and an open three. Nothing but net. Hey, Dave, what's up? What's going on, my dude? Celtics back the other direction. Fast break. Kemba with it from the top of the arc. Bounce pass down low to Tice. Tice's layup too hard, but he is fouled. Tice fouled on the layup. Once again, the Celtics starting off well, moving the basketball well. Tice on the free throw line. I hope we get a Celtic blowout. That would be spectacular. That would be spectacular. Tice's free throw is good. Tice lining up free throw number 2. Takes a look and shoots. That is off the backboard and no good. Pistons blowout. I don't know. Detroit working from the top of the arc. Defended by Walker. Now they trade off and hand the defense hands off to Hayward and Tice, and Rose splits them, and that's an easy bucket for the Pistons. Kemba fast break the other direction. He will shoot the mid-range jumper. That is off target. Brown with the rebound. He will shoot a three from the left corner. That's no good. Once again, Detroit grabs the rebound again. Pistons working from the top of the arc. They will swing to the left corner, and they shoot a three, and that is good. So the Pistons three-pointer is good. Brown from the top of the arc hands it off to Tice. Tice looking to get it back to Brown and set the screen, and he does. That gets Jaylen Brown into the paint, and the give and go from the Celtics between Brown and Tice is taken away by Rose. Rose going to swing this basketball to the top of the arc, and the Pistons will drive to the hoop, and the layup is good for Detroit. That makes it 9-4. Celtics working from the top of the arc. This is Kemba. Kemba going to drive to the hoop, and he is fouled. Derrick Rose, nice ball movement from Rose there. Derrick Rose starting today for the Pistons. Celtics working from the top of the arc. This is Kemba with it now. Kemba looking for the screen from Tyson. That sets him up with a lane to the hoop. The Pistons defense will converge in a hurry, though, and the ball will be knocked out of bounds. Possession should stay with the Celtics. It does. Marcus Smart going to inbound from the right side of the court on the Pistons side. This is Hayward. Hayward for three, and it's no good off the front and back of the rim. Tice trying for the putback. He does manage to corral the rebound, though. Gives back to Hayward. Hayward at the Celtic logo going to pass to the right side of the arc to Kemba. Kemba lines a three up and shoots, and that is an air ball. Nothing but net. I mean, nothing but air on that one. That's terrible. Air ball from Kemba Walker, and he's laughing about it. That was a terrible shot from Kemba there. Rose from half court, defended by Marcus Smart. Rose going to give it off, and they will get it right back to Rose, driving to the free throw line. The screen set up for Rose, and that's going to get him an open look. Mid-range jumper is good for Derrick Rose. Kemba from half court passes to the left side to Hayward. Hayward going to give it back to Tice, and Tice hands it off to Smart. Smart driving into the paint, and he will go for the layup. It's knocked out of bounds. Let's see where the possession arrow is going to go. It looks like it's going to stay with the Celtics. Possession is going to stay with the Celtics. And the Pistons will call timeout. Pistons call timeout, guys. So Detroit calls timeout. What's up, SOD? So Pistons call timeout. They have the 11-3 lead at the moment. So a big lead set up so far from the Pistons. What's up, Shady? What's up, Daniel? How you guys doing? What's up, Sin? Go Celtics. I'm with you, bud. I am with you. What up, Keo? What's up, Keo? How you doing, man? So we head into commercial break, guys. The Pistons call timeout. One sec, guys. I got to fix my green screen a little bit. Fix the green screen background a sec. That's better. That's better. One more slight adjustment. There we go. There we go. That's better. I know, Rich. That's crazy. I heard about that earlier. That's crazy. Luke Kuechly retired at 28 years old. Kuechly retired at 28. That is very, very young. How about the sports reaction? How about the cheating scandal with the Red Sox? Hey, Chrissy, what's up? The cheating scandal with the Red Sox. That's crazy. Short King, that was nuts. The Luke Kuechly thing. He's only 28. He's only 28 years old. That's the crazy part about all this. Rich, you know the feeling. I know, man. All right, back at it, guys. Here we go. Back inside the Garden. Celtics are at home tonight. This is Rose working against Marcus Smart from the top of the arc. Rose looking for the screen, but it's fought through by the Celtic defense. He's going to give it off. Defended by Tice now. Pistons trying to move the basketball from the left to right side of the arc. Rose going to kick it out to the left side for three, and that's in and out. No good. Celtics and Pistons fighting for the rebound, and we have a whistle and a stoppage in play. So whistle and a stoppage in play, and possession going to go back to the Celtics. Boston working from half court. This is Kemba. Kemba going to give it off to Hayward. Sorry, guys. Hayward from the top of the arc drives to the free throw line, and his mid-range jumper is nothing but net. Count that one from Hayward. Rose, nice pass down low, and the layup is no good, but a beautiful pass from Rose down low to Drummond, and Drummond is fouled as he goes up for the shot. Drummond on the line. His first free throw, no good, off the front and back of the rim and out. Score remains 11-6. Boston trailing by 5 early on in this game. Thanks, Adam. Much appreciated, man. Drummond shoots free throw number 2, and that also is no good. So Drummond misses them both. Brown on the rebound. Jaylen Brown all the way back up the court to the top of the arc. Hands off to Tice. Tice gives to Smart and sets the screen. Marcus Smart's jumper from the free throw line is no good. Rolls out around the rim and out. I can't show the game because of copyright laws, man. I can't show the game because of copyright. Hayward driving to the hoop, and he will hit the fall-away jump shot. Gordon Hayward drives to the hoop, and the fall-away jumper is good from Hayward. Rose working from the top of the arc now for Detroit, and his floater is good. Kemba bringing it up the court, gives it off to the left side of the arc to Jaylen Brown. Brown going to hand it off to Tice, and Tice sets the screen for Brown, and that sets him up with an open look for 3, and that's good. Nice setup from Daniel Tice to give Brown an open look at the 3, and it's good. Nothing but net for Brown. Rose double teamed in the left corner behind the arc, and it looks like Marcus Smart's going to get called for a foul. Celtics trying to smother Derrick Rose so he could not get that ball out of the left corner, and Marcus Smart going to be called for the foul. Non-shooting foul, though. Pistons working from the top of the arc now to the right side to Rose. Rose trying to look for a lane, and he will kick it out to the right corner for 3, and that's nothing but net. The Pistons drill the 3. Lead is 5 for Detroit, 16-11. Hey, Adam Lindley, thanks for the super chat, my guy. Much appreciated, bud. Kemba from the top of the arc off of a nice screen from Tice. Gets him down into the paint. Bounce pass, down low to Daniel Tice. Tice goes up strong, and they say it will, he loses the basketball, and they say it will go off of Tice's foot and out of bounds. So Tice blocked on the way up for the layup, and he will lose possession. Rose bringing it up the court, working from half court now just in front of the Celtic logo, guarded by Jaylen Brown. The screen from Drummond gets him into the paint, and that's a mid-range jump shot from Rose that is nothing but net. Rose is pure from the mid-range jumper. Cantor on the court now for the Celtics. Cantor bounce pass down low to Smart. Smart moving his way into the paint, and the fall-away jump shot from Marcus Smart, no good. Rebound is in favor of the Pistons. Pistons back up the court, working from the left corner now. Defended by Kemba. Kemba almost takes the basketball away, and they will pass the ball down low to Drummond. Drummond working against Cantor, and Cantor will knock this basketball away from him. Nice defensive play from the Celtics. Kemba from the top of the arc for 3, and he is good. Nothing but net. Kemba Walker drills the 3 and draws the Celtics within 4. Rose bringing it up the left side of the court now for Detroit, working against Marcus Smart. Rose lines the 3 up and shoots, and that's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Cantor. Cantor passes across the court to Brown. Jaylen Brown is going to stop just outside the paint, gets it back to Cantor at the top of the arc. Cantor sets the screen and gives it off to Kemba. Kemba's shot is no good. Rebound goes to Derrick Rose. Rose back up the court, and he's going to fire a long 3-pointer from the top of the arc. That's a 30-foot 3 that's no good from Rose. Rebound Hayward. Hayward back up the court, and he is met by the Pistons defense at half court. The floater from Hayward, no good. 2 passes gets the Pistons back under the hoop, and that's an easy layup for Detroit. So Detroit fast break the other direction off of the missed shot from Hayward. And this lead back to 6. The lead goes back to 6 for Detroit. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in this first quarter between the Detroit Pistons and the Boston Celtics. The Pistons logo that I have up on the screen is my favorite logo from them. That's my favorite logo. I'm trying, coach. I'm trying. I'm trying. But we are in a commercial break, guys. Celtics and Pistons starting off to be a hell of a contest so far. The Celtics and the Pistons starting off to be one heck of a contest so far. Both teams playing well. I'm a big fan of Daniel Tyson, what he's meant and what he's done for the Celtics so far this year. He's fit into his role very, very well. The Celtics and Lakers stream, the Celtics and Lakers game is going to be a really good game. I can't wait to do that game. So January 20th, guys, is the Celtics and the Lakers. That's going to be one heck of a show. That is going to be one heck of a show. The Celtics and Lakers is going to be an awesome game. That's going to be an awesome game. Yeah, that's going to be one heck of a game. The Celtics and the Lakers is going to be a hell of a show. All right, guys, back inside the Garden. Celtics are at home again tonight. Team K9, my favorite. I should say the four. I root for all four Boston major sports. So I go for the Celtics, the Bruins, the Patriots, and the Red Sox. Here's Hayward, Gordon Hayward, working from the top of the arc, guys. And he is backed off back to half court by the Pistons defense and Drummond. Drummond with a hand in his face, and Hayward drills the shot over Drummond. Nice jump shot from Hayward there over Drummond. Pistons working from the left side of the arc now. Now back out to the top of the arc, and the youngster Romeo Langford on the court for Boston. And the Pistons, nice passing. They go from left to right and down low to Drummond, and Drummond hits the easy shot. The easy layup for Drummond. Celtics back up the court. Cantor going to hand it off to Langford. Langford with the layup, and no foul call there, but he hits the deck hard. Pistons back the other direction, trying to move the basketball down low into the paint. They do. Nice pass down low. The turnaround hook shot from Detroit is good. Count that one. Hey, what, CJ? Why'd you do that, man? Why'd you time him out? What's the deal? And right now, guys, the Pistons moving the basketball very, very well. Drummond for Detroit going to take a seat on the bench and get a breather. What was he saying? I don't even know. I didn't see any reason. I didn't see any reason to time him out. He wasn't saying anything inappropriate. All right, first quarter, guys. 2:07 to go. It's yeah. I don't. Yeah. So don't. It's good, CJ. You're good, man. You're good. Daniel, if you're still listening, man, feel free to come back in here. You're all good, man. Don't worry about it. It was a mistake. Pistons at the free throw line, and once again, Detroit missing the free throw. Kemba working from the top of the arc. And he will drive to the hoop. The layup too hard for Kemba, and that is no good. Bouncing off the backboard and the rim and out. Detroit working from the left side of the arc. Now to, I believe that, no, that's not Drummond. Detroit Pistons trying to get the basketball down low for the shot, and Wanamaker going to be called for the foul. I don't know, Tom. They haven't really been shooting too good. All right, so Wanamaker called for the foul. Free throws coming for Detroit. And it is up and good. That'll make it 27-18. Wanamaker bringing it up the court, working from just in front of the Celtic logo. Pass down low to Hayward. Nice pass. Beautiful ball movement from the Celtics. The pass down low into the paint. Hayward's layup is good. Detroit working from the top of the arc. Going to get this ball down into the paint. Defended by Grant Williams. And Pistons will swing it to the left corner for three. No good. Rebound Hayward. Hayward back the other direction up the left side of the court. Bounce pass down into the paint for Cantor. Cantor backing his man down. And the hook shot from Cantor is good. Cantor's hook shot is good. Detroit bringing it up the court, up the right side of the court, defended by Wanamaker. Now out to the top of the arc. Langford can't get there in time, and they leave a man wide open for three. Detroit shoots from the left side, and it's no good. Langford on the rebound. Langford bringing it up the left side of the court. The screen set by Grant Williams is fought through by the Piston defense. Celtics get the basketball back out to the top of the arc to Hayward. Hayward's fall-away jumper from the paint is good as he drives to the hoop. And Gordon Hayward draws Boston within three. .6 seconds to play, first quarter. And ticking away now. Now a half minute. Defended by Wanamaker at the top of the arc. Detroit swings the basketball to the right corner for three. No good. Rebound Hayward. Hayward bringing it up the left side of the court, looking for somewhere to go with it. He's going to hang on to it and let the time wind down. Looks like Celtics going to get the last shot of the quarter. Hayward goes back to the Celtic logo at half court, trying to set up the offense. Williams sets the screen, and Hayward goes to drive to the hoop. He loses control of the basketball. We do have a whistle, though. So Hayward drives to the hoop. He loses control of the basketball, but it looks like we do have a whistle. 7.2 seconds to play. Celtics inbound. Hayward drives to the paint. He will kick to, this is Grant Williams. And Williams going to go to shoot, and he's blocked. Grant Williams is blocked to end the quarter. So that is it. End of one. Celtics have fought their way back into this game, only down 3. Celtics have fought their way back into this game, only down 3 now at the end of one. Once again, guys, don't forget, if you're new and you enjoy the channel, please smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated and helps the channel out a lot. But once again, I hope everybody's having a good evening and enjoying their night or morning or afternoon, wherever you are on the globe. Currently, I am in Boston, Massachusetts, and it is 7:30 p.m. here. 7:35 to be exact. But wherever you're at, guys, welcome back. Daniel, you're good. I'm good, Beastie. How you doing? He says, "Go Celtics." I'm with you, Daniel. I'm with you, man. Seas have fought their way back in this one, guys. They have definitely fought their way back in this one. Only down 3 at the end of 1. Celtics once again started off slow. Started off a little bit sluggish, but have picked it up since. So that's a good sign to see. I wouldn't mind that, Daniel. It would depend on the price. It would depend on what we have to give up to get them there. So 27-24, guys. Starting off quarter number 2. Pistons going to have possession. They inbound on their side of the court. Defended by Wanamaker. Detroit bringing it up the right side of the court. The screen is fought through by Wanamaker. Pistons going to get it back to the top of the arc. They swing the basketball to the left side now. They shoot the 3. No good. Hey, Darren, thanks for the super chat. My dude, he said, needs Celtics -9, Heat -5, and Bulls -4. Well, I hope you hit on him, Darren. Fast break the other direction for the Detroit Pistons, and that shot off target, the 3 from the right side of the arc. No good. Rebound goes to Grant Williams. Williams going to hand the basketball off to Wanamaker. Wanamaker working from in front of the Celtic logo. He will get it back to Grant Williams. Williams on the left side of the arc, going to bounce pass down into the paint to Cantor. Cantor backing his man down, and Cantor's shot no good, no call there, and rebound going to the Pistons. Detroit bringing it back up the right side of the court. Defended by Brown. Now they hand it off to Williams, and they will kick the basketball to the right corner. They think about 3 and will once again try to get it back to the top of the arc and over to the left corner now. So Detroit trying to move the basketball around the court, but the Celtic defense very good as they keep the Pistons at bay behind the arc. And we have a foul call here, guys. It looks like one of the Pistons guys ran into Enes Kanter. So foul on the Pistons, non-shooting foul. Possession going to go back to the Celtics. Wanamaker brings it back up the court. He hands it off to Grant Williams at the top of the arc. Williams kicks it into the right corner to Jaylen Brown. Brown bounce pass down into the paint. Kanter with the two-handed slam and the good finish. Pistons back with possession, just in front of the Celtic logo. They will take a look at 3 and drive into the paint now. The fall-away jumper for Detroit is good. Fall-away jumper for the Pistons is good. Wanamaker bringing it up the left side of the court, and he's going to go coast to coast as his layup is good. I would trade Hayward, Daniel. I would trade Hayward. Detroit working from the top of the arc, defended by Kanter and Wanamaker. They will swing the basketball to the left side of the arc. Pistons going to try and drive to the basket, and it's knocked away by Grant Williams. Detroit does get the rebound back. They shoot a mid-range jumper from the right corner. That's no good. Celtics back up the court. Wanamaker with it now, driving to the hoop, and Wanamaker's layup will count. Nice play there from Wanamaker. Pistons working just in front of the Celtic logo, and we're going to have a whistle and a stoppage in play on the court. Let's see what the call is. Let's see what the call is. Wanamaker playing very well for the Celtics tonight. Celtics have the lead. The C's do have the lead, guys. As we head to a commercial break. Beastie, I'm with you on that. I would agree with you on that. Carson's game has not translated well. Carson's game has not really translated well to the NBA. I'm with you on that one. I would agree with you there. I would agree with you on that. I'm with you there. No, they would. I don't. Yeah, they would. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would take Hayward for Kuzma either. Jesse, that's. I agree with you there. We got the Lakers on Monday, Sonny, the 20th. C's versus Lakers on the 20th of this month. I believe that's a Monday. That is the Monday coming up. That is going to be one heck of a show. That would be pretty close, Beastie. That would be pretty close. Brett Stevens is a very good coach. I do, Nordsey, I do. I do. I remember that. Bruins are struggling lately, guys. I haven't really had a chance to stream many of their games, but they're struggling this year. The Bruins are struggling this year. So in a commercial break, guys, about to come back to the Garden. I tell you one thing though, guys. This is just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. We're gonna have trouble defending athletic big guys like Anthony Davis and Giannis in the postseason. That is a quick 3-pointer from Detroit to take the lead back, 32-30. That's just my opinion, though. The Celtics this year have shown tendencies to be very up and down with defending athletic big guys. So it's kind of hit or miss with the Celtics D the way it is. Wanamaker going to bring it up the left side of the court. He will kick it over to Jaylen Brown for 3. Brown is good for 3 in the left corner. It's good. Nothing but net. Splash for the Celtics. And the Pistons come right back the other direction, and they shoot a 3 of their own. They shoot a 3 of their own. And the Detroit Pistons back on top, 35-33. Williams with it working from the free throw line, and he will try and go to the hoop. His layup no good off the backboard and rimming out. Shout out to you, Manuel. Shout out to you, bud. Detroit going to shoot another 3 from the left side of the arc. It's no good. Rebound Celtics. Wanamaker bringing it up the court. He stops at the free throw line and tries the alley-oop to Cantor. Cantor blocked his first attempt, but the second time is good. So Cantor ties the game at 35. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go, second quarter. And Pistons back the other direction, and they hit an alley-oop of their own. Beautiful pass from Frazier from Detroit to tie the game back up. Wanamaker working from the top of the arc, going to get it to Jaylen Brown in the right corner. Brown drives to the hoop, and his layup is good. Detroit working from half court now, defended by Wanamaker. The screen set by the Pistons gets them into the paint, and they lose the basketball. Cantor blocks the shot. Nice block from Enes Kanter there. He gets the rebound, and will shoot it over to Wanamaker. Wanamaker for three, no good. Rebound, Grant Williams. Still Celtic possession. Williams going to pass all the way across the court to Jaylen Brown. Brown back to Wanamaker at the top of the arc, and he will drive to the hoop. And it looks like Wanamaker is possibly going to get called for a travel here. It looks like Wanamaker called for the travel. Hey, Isaac, what's up? Daniel, it is a close game. It's a very close game. Yep. So possession going back to the Pistons. Detroit working from the right side of the arc. Sorry, guys. From the right side of the arc. They line a three up and shoot, and that's good. Nothing but net, and that will put Detroit back on top 40-37. No, I hate Kyrie Irving. Screw that dude. He was a jackass, and he ruined the team chemistry. So, hashtag see ya bye, Kyrie. Have fun in New York. Have fun on the Nets. Have fun winning nothing for the next 20 years. So, whistle on the court, guys. We have a stoppage in play. Daniel, I still think him and KD aren't enough to get that team where they need to be. I still don't think they have enough around him. All right, here we go. Celtics going to inbound under their own hoop. Wanamaker working from the top of the arc. Setting the offense up, he calls Tyson to set the screen, and that will get Wanamaker to the free throw line. He will turn around and pass it backwards to Daniel Tice. Tice lines up a jumper and shoots. It's good. Daniel Tice, nice ball movement and play from Tice so far. I see you, Isaac. It's just hard to pay attention to the chat, man. Drummond working from the left side of the arc, going to hand it off. Jaylen Brown on the defense. And Brown's D is keeping the Pistons at bay, forcing him into a bad shot. Tyson, Drummond both jump ball for this both go up at the same time for this rebound. And it looks like possession going to go to the Celtics. Grant Williams inbounds to Wanamaker. Wanamaker working from in front of the Celtic logo. Bounce pass down low to Smart. Smart to Tice, and Tice with the two-handed slam finishes the play strong for the Celtics. C's back on top, 41-40. Detroit working from the top of the arc. They will swing the basketball into the left corner. Defended by Grant Williams and Wanamaker. Trying to get the ball to Drummond. Drummond with it now. Smart on Drummond, and they trade off. And the easy layup as the Celtics lapse in defense. Sorry, guys, I was trying to concentrate on two things at once. The lapse in Celtic defense leads to an easy lay-in for the Detroit. Celtics have it from the top of the arc. Now this is Brown. Brown going to swing to the left corner for three from Marcus Smart. It's no good. Jaylen Brown gets the rebound, though. Brown hands it to Tice. Tice over to Wanamaker. Wanamaker drills the three, and Boston up by 2, 44-42. Nice ball movement from the Celtics there. Nice ball movement from the C's. Luka is great. Luka's incredible. Pistons swing the basketball into the left corner, and they shoot the three. That is good. Nothing but net. Detroit shooting pretty good from behind the arc. Marcus Smart working with it from the left side of the arc. Now going to get it back to Tice at the top of the arc. Tice hands it off to Wanamaker and sets the screen, and Wanamaker's long-range jump shot, no good. Smart launches the three, and that's also no good off the front of the rim and out. Detroit working from the top of the arc, defended by Tice and Wanamaker. Tice with a hand in the face, and that three is good regardless from Detroit. So Detroit continuing to hang around in this game. The heavily contested shot, it doesn't matter. The three is good for the Pistons. I'm going to say Luka, Daniel. I'm going to say Luka. So we head to commercial break, guys. 4:06 to play in the half. Detroit still leading by 4, 48-44. Close game. Pistons definitely making it interesting tonight. One thing you can count on Detroit for is one thing you can count on the Pistons for is they will play hard no matter what the score. Sonny, that's true. That is very true. The one thing you can count on from the Pistons, though, is they will not go away easy. Detroit will play hard no matter what the score is or what quarter. They will always play hard. Boston and the Pistons have always played each other, have always played good games. Hayward drives me crazy sometimes. He's another one that just they're paying him so much. They're paying him so much money, and I really don't think they're getting back what they're paying him. I don't think the return is good enough for what they're paying him. Hey, Darren, thanks for the super chat, my dude. He says, "Will this end up a blowout?" I know the Celtics have been a second half team, pretty much for the entirety of the season. So I'm hoping we can go into the half with this a close game and have the Celtics pull away in the second half. That's what I'm hoping for. Jokic better than Embiid? Yes, I would take Jokic over Embiid. I would take Jokic over Embiid any day of the week. That's ever since the injury, Daniel. Ever since he had that injury with the Celtics, he's never been the same. He's never been the same ever since that dislocated and broken ankle. Ever since that injury, he's never been the same. Smart gonna bring the basketball up the court for the Celtics, working in front of the Celtic logo now at the top of the arc, and Tice gonna come over and give him a screen, and he will give it back to Tice, and Tice flushes that one with the two-handed slam to finish off the play strong. Hayward on the defense as the Pistons work from the top of the arc. Now they swing it into the left corner, trying to get the ball down low into the paint. Tice on defense. Daniel Tice, good D, heavily contested shot, and it doesn't matter. What a shot there over the hand of Daniel Tice. That's Marcus Morris. Hayward at the top of the arc going to swing it to the right corner for Brown. Brown going to the hoop hard, and he is fouled. Jaylen Brown goes to the basket, and he is fouled. This should send Jaylen to the line. Michael, that's a good question. That is a good question. I'm gonna lean towards what Daniel is saying. I think the Bucks will win tomorrow, but I think it'll be a close game. I think the Bucks will win tomorrow, but it'll be a close game. So Rose back on the court for the Pistons. He will hand it off and set a screen. It's fought through by the Celtic defense. Celtics D has been playing pretty decent so far, I should say. Jesus, can't talk, guys. Sorry. C's have been playing decent defense, and they go back the other direction. Celtics fast break off the rebound, and Jaylen Brown's layup is good. Pistons back up the left side of the court. This is Derrick Rose with it. Marcus Smart on the defense. Rose makes his way back to the top of the arc. Smart still guarding. Bounce pass down low into the paint, and the shot from, I believe that is Drummond, and his layup is good. Celtics 2 passes down down the court, gets the ball to Jaylen Brown in the left corner. Brown drives to the hoop, and he slams it home. Two-handed slam for Jaylen Brown. Finishes the play strong for the Celtics. Pistons, this is Derrick Rose from the top of the arc, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Rose's turnaround jumper is nothing but net. The Pistons shooting well this quarter. 1:50 to play in the half. Kemba from the top of the arc going to try and drive to the hoop, and he is fouled. It looks like they're going to get, who is this? Is that Morris on the foul maybe? I think they're going to get Morris for the Pistons on the foul there. This should put the Celtics at the free throw line. No, they call it a non-shooting. Celtics do retain possession, though. This is, Tice from the top of the arc. He hands it off. The Celtics shoot a three. It's no good. Jaylen Brown there for the rebound, though. Brown goes to the hoop and puts the rebound back in. Count it. Boston within 2. 54-52, Detroit leading. 1.5 to play in the half. Pistons working with it just outside the paint, guarded by Kemba. Hayward comes in at the last moment, try for the block, and we have a foul called on the Celtics. Hayward going to get called for the foul as he tries to come in at the last second and block this shot. Pistons at the free throw line. First free throw for Detroit, up and good. That makes it 55-52. 3-point lead, 1:19 to play, first half. Pistons lining up free throw number 2, and it is no good off the back of the rim and out. Rebound goes to Jaylen Brown. Brown bringing it up the left side of the court. 1:10 to play now. Brown back to the top of the arc and hand it off to Tice. Tice gives it to Marcus Smart. Smart off of the Tice screen gets into the paint, and his floater will not go. He gets his own rebound now. He will kick it out to Jaylen Brown for 3. Brown's 3 is nothing but net. Count it. What's up, Aaron? What's up, AA Ron? What's up, buddy? Derrick Rose bringing it up the left side of the court for the Pistons. 46 seconds to play in the half. Rose looking for somewhere to go with it. He will swing it all the way across the court to the right side of the arc. And Pistons going to drive to the hoop. Detroit's floater is good. Count that one for the Pistons. Detroit back on top by 2. 34 seconds to go. Kemba's off-balance jump shot is good. And that ties the game. Kemba Walker with the great turnaround jumper that is off-balance shot. Nice shot from him. Detroit back the other direction. Quick three-pointer from the Pistons is no good. Brown on the rebound. Jaylen Brown up the left side of the court. 20 seconds to play in the half. Brown going to hand it off to Kemba. Kemba from in front of the Celtic logo. You too, Daniel. Have a good night, man. Kemba guarded heavily by the Pistons, though. Double teamed. He manages to escape. He will drive to the hoop and swing it to the right corner for 3, and Jaylen Brown off target. Hayward with the rebound. Hayward shoots, and his fall-away jumper is good with 1.3 seconds to play in the half. What a shot from Gordon Hayward. And that will end the first half, guys. So Hayward's fall-away jump shot is good, and that will give Boston the lead to take into the half. So Boston takes the lead into halftime. 59-57. They got to find a way to shoot better in this one. Celtics just have not had a lot of shots falling for them. So let's see what I can actually address the chat now, guys, now that we're at the half. So what's up, guys? Hey, it's a lead, man. Whether it's 2 points, it doesn't matter as long as you're leading. It's like that, it's like people say, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile as long as it's a win. Tom says he needs an 8-point difference at the finals, so hopefully you get that. Hopefully the Celtics will pull away in the second half for you. Yeah, Boogie Cousins definitely has an injury history. I don't think he's too durable at this point in his career. But this has been a good game, guys. The Pistons definitely hanging around. I've said it before. The Detroit plays Boston well. These two teams always play each other good. That one guy, Justin, I'm on board with that, man. I just the one thing that worries me about trading for an athletic big man is what we're gonna have to give up to get him here. Because whatever team has that athletic big man I mean, and start whoever you want as an athletic big man, but they're going to be asking for some pieces of that young core. That's what they're going to be asking for. So can you package Hayward? Like, what if it took to get Drummond here, it's probably going to take Hayward and somebody else. Like, who would you be willing to give up, with Gordon Hayward to get Drummond here, or to get one of these other athletic big guys, to the Celtics? That's the only issue that I have with it. I think what it's going to cost to get a talented young athletic, big man here, you're going to have to give up some of that young core. That's what I think it's going to take. That's how I feel about that. Like, I just think we're going to have to give up, some of the young core to get a guy here. Short King says Langford and Hayward. Now, see, that's interesting, because I've heard, from all intents and from everything that I've heard about Langford, people have said that he's really good for being as young as he is. He's incredibly good. Like, they're saying, like, the ceiling for him. They're saying the ceiling for him is going to be really high, like really high. In Serbia. Well, thanks, man. Thanks, Jim. You have a good night, man. You have a good night. See, I like Clint Capella too. I like Clint Capella too. But see, in my opinion, they would be I don't think we're gonna get Capella. I mean, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think we're gonna get Capella. I think that's too high of a price. A guy like Capella is gonna be too high. We would have to give up too much to get him. That's what I think. Yeah, I heard Beastie Boy. I heard about that. I did hear about that. The Jimmy Butler signing kind of screwed that up. Capella's price is going to be too high for us. I think it's going to be too high. Elias, I haven't gotten a chance to get over to your channel, but I will. I will, my dude. I will at some point. I've just been really busy lately. Serge might not get traded by Toronto. Interesting. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but my feeling is that I don't. We may getting see here. All right, so here's my thoughts. Right, to just be like cut and dry with it. I don't know if we can win the finals with the team currently sitting the way it is. We may be able to get there. We may be able to beat, we might be able to, Philadelphia doesn't scare me. The 76ers don't scare me. It's the Bucks. Can we beat the Bucks in a series? And then once you get there, you're probably going to have to play the Clippers, the Rock. You're going to have to play one of these teams, either the Clippers, the Rockets, or the Lakers. One of those three are coming out of the West. All three of those have athletic, big athletic, strong centers, and it's. I just don't know with the way the team currently sits that we could beat them in a series. Maybe one game here or there, but I don't know about in a series. That's my one concern, that would be heading into the playoffs. That would be my one concern. Is just being able to beat these guys in a series. Beastie, that's a long shot. That's a long shot. Vernon Carey, 6'10", solid and good. I'll have to look into that. I don't know about Bamba, Beastie Boy. I'm not that confident in him yet, at least. Yeah, no, I know, Beastie. I know that this team is very close. This team is very, very close. They are. They are very close. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab me a water bottle. And and I will be right back with you. See y'all in a minute. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we back. We are back. Yeah, see, like Carl Anthony Towns is another one. That's ideal. You know what I mean? But But the asking price for him is, once again, you're going to have to give up that young core to get him. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot to get Karl Anthony Towns. The Celtics are in an interesting spot. They definitely, in my opinion, they definitely do got to make a move. They have to, because I don't think they can. I don't think they can do it. I don't think they can win it with the team sitting currently where it's at. I just don't think they have enough to do it. Short King, I don't think they're going to make a move, but they should. I think they're just going to try and ride it out with what they got this year. I just think it's not enough. I don't think they have enough to get past some of these teams with these big athletic centers or just big athletic guys in general. It's going to be a tough one. To win the finals this year is going to be really tough. Yeah, like I said, the Celtics are in a very interesting spot this year. They're probably not going to make a move, and they're going to see, they're probably not going to make a move, and they're going to try and just take what they have and go as far as they can with it. At least that's what I think is going to happen this year. I don't think they have the leeway to make a move, or the assets to make a move. That's true, TJ. That's very true. That is very true. But we are at the half, guys, awaiting to get half number 2 started. I knew this was going to be a good game going into this one. Detroit always manages to play us well. It doesn't matter what the Pistons' record is, whether it's good or whether it's bad. They're always one of those teams that plays us good. So I knew this was going to be an interesting game. Isn't Simmons like 6'9"? I think Ben Simmons is like 6'9". Julian, that whole cheating thing with the Red Sox was crazy. That's all I've been here. That's all I've been listening to the radio up here in Boston all day, and that's all they've talked about. It's been interesting, man. It's been interesting. That whole Alex Cora thing is crazy, and the whole cheating thing in general it's pretty crazy. All right, back at it, guys. Here we go. Starting off half number 2. It's going to be Pistons ball, Pistons possession to starting off half number 2. What's up, Barry? What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ag Life? Trading for Drummond. I would take Drummond. I just don't know. We would have to get the right price. Marcus Morris for the Pistons, and he is blocked. This is Marcus Smart headed the other direction for the C's, and Marcus passes to nobody, and Smart turns it over. That'll lead to an easy bucket for the Pistons going the other direction. So Marcus Smart tries to make a backwards behind-the-back pass, and he passes to the wrong team. Celtics working from the left side of the arc. This is Jaylen Brown. Brown gives it off to Kemba at the top of the arc. Kemba pass to Tice. Tice sets Kemba the screen, and Kemba with a clean lane to the hoop. Easy layup for Kemba. Nice job from Tice there to set Kemba up with a clean lane to the hoop. Rose from the top of the arc looking for somewhere to go with it. Defended by Smart. He's going to get it to Morris. Actually, no, I take that back. That was Drummond. Sorry, guys. Drummond with the turnaround hook shot, and we are back to a tie game thanks to that. Hey, what up, Nitro? Nitro online in the house. What up, my dude? Celtics working from the left side of the arc. Tice sets the screen for Kemba. Kemba will drive into the paint and shoot the fall-away jumper. It is good. Nothing but net there. Count it. I do not, Keo. No, I do not. Pistons coming back the other direction. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Drummond and Tice both arguing with the ref on which way the possession should go. Possession going to stay with the Pistons. They inbound. This is Drummond to Rose. Derrick Rose with Marcus Smart guarding, working from the top of the arc, setting up the offense. Drummond sets the screen on Smart, and that will get Rose to the left side of the arc. They will kick it back out to the top of the arc and get it down low to Drummond. Drummond's hook shot is good. So a nice ball movement from the Pistons there as Drummond's hook shot is good. Tice sets the screen for Kemba. Kemba driving to the hoop. He passes back to Tice. Tice can't handle it, and the Celtics will turn it over. This is Derrick Rose back the other direction. Rose's floater is good. Pistons up by 2 as we have a timeout on the court. 65-63. We head to commercial break. Hayward and Cantor for Cat. Jack, that actually wouldn't be too bad of an idea. It's just a matter of would they take would they view Cantor and Hayward a fair trade for Karl Anthony Towns? That's the only thing that would be stopping that trade from going through. Do you think they would think that that's a fair trade? I hope not, Tom. I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not. So, commercial break, guys. Headed to a commercial break. Detroit leading 65-63. 9 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the third. This game back and forth from the beginning. Nobody really able to grab momentum and really pull away from the other. That's true, Justin. That is very true. That is very true. All right, here we go. Back at it in the Garden. Back out of commercial break. So back at it. Here we go. Celtic basketball. Kemba bringing it up the right side of the court, hands it off to Smart. Smart going to get it to Jaylen Brown in the right corner. Brown drives to the hoop, and he kicks it back out to Wanamaker for three. Wanamaker's three, no good. Off the front and back of the rim and out. Rose working from the top of the arc. Bounce pass down low into the hoop, and Detroit can't handle it. That's Brown that cannot handle the pass from Rose, and it looks like this possession arrow is going to go back to the Celtics, as it looked like the ball went off of Brown's foot. So we are going to have a jump ball here, guys, as the refs can't decide which side gets possession. Tice with the jump ball, and he will win it. Hayward gathers it up, and he will swing it to Jaylen Brown to the left side of the arc for three. That's no good. Back the other direction come the Pistons, working from the left corner. Tice on the defense, and he steals the basketball. Daniel Tice steals the ball. Hayward charging to the hoop, and Hayward is hit in stride. Nice pass as he goes to the hoop, and the layup will not count, and it is a foul on the Pistons. So Tice hits Hayward in stride. Hayward goes to the hoop, and he is fouled. Gordon Hayward sent to the free throw line. His first free throw up and good. Nothing but net. Celtics draw within one. 65-64. Hayward's second free throw is good. He gets the shooter's roll. And we are back to a tie game. You know it, Nitro Gangrene. Rose working from the top of the arc, defended by Kemba, and the screen set for Rose gets him into the paint. He will swing it to the right corner for three. No good. Rebound Kemba. Kemba gives to Smart. Marcus Smart bringing it up the right side of the court. He is going to drive into the paint. The bounce pass down low to Hayward. Hayward overshoots the basket, and he's forced to come back out to the free throw line, and there is a foul on Brown. Hey, Mahal. Hey, Anthony Holmes. What's up, guys? So Hayward overshoots the basket on that previous play. It would have been an easy layup, but he mistimed it. Celtics do still have possession. Jaylen Brown going to inbound this from the right side of the court. Showing Marky Mark there as he spills his beer on the court, so they have to wipe the beer up. So Mark Wahlberg in the house for the game tonight. Wahlberg spills his beer on the court. They have to clean it up. Everything looks all right. And we will resume play. That was interesting. So Mark Wahlberg gets a little too excited, spills his beer on the court. Cleanup crew in full effect here in Boston. Yes, Jason, that's going to be a hell of a matchup. All right, here we go. Beer cleaned up. Brown going to inbound. Jaylen Brown to Hayward. Hayward working from the top of the arc. He is going to drive to the hoop, and Hayward's layup is blocked. Gordon Hayward's layup is blocked. There's a no call at first. Let's see if they get Drummond for the foul. And no, they call Drummond for... no, there is a no call. Actually, no, they give the basket to him. Sorry, guys. Back and forth we go. So Celtics do get the basket 67-65. Derrick Rose coming back the other direction. He will take 2 steps forward from the right side of the arc and shoot the long-range jumper. That's good. Marcus Smart working from the top of the arc, gives it off to Daniel Tice. Tice looking for somewhere to go with it. He will swing it to the right, to the left side of the arc to Jaylen Brown. Brown drives to the paint and shoots the long-range jumper. No good. Gets his own rebound. No, goes to the hoop, and the layup is good for Jaylen Brown. That is a 4-point lead for the Celtics. Rose working from the top of the arc, swings it to the left corner. They will think about three and then drive to the hoop. Tice trying to save this basketball, and possession will stay with the Celtics as it goes out of bounds. Celtic basketball. Derrick Rose playing well tonight. Sees inbound, bringing it up the court. This is Tice at the top of the arc. Daniel Tice looking for somewhere to go with it. Gordon Hayward charging to the hoop. Tice hits him in stride, and Hayward, the two-handed slam, finishes the play strong for the Celtics. 7 minutes to play, third quarter. C's lead 71-67. Pistons working from the right corner, heavily defended by the Celtics, and Smart takes a spill on the court. Pistons will swing the basketball from the right corner all the way over to the left, and that's going to leave the three-pointer wide open for the Pistons, and it's good. Nothing but net. They draw within one. Celtics back up the court, working from the left side of the arc, trying to get the ball down low to Hayward. Hayward loses control of it, and it goes out of bounds. Celtics turn the basketball over. Celtics turn the basketball over. Rose bringing it up the right side of the court for Detroit, guarded by Marcus Smart and Tice. Once again, they try the double team, and Rose able to get it off to Drummond at the top of the arc. Drummond sets the screen, and Detroit shoots the three. No good. Rebound in the Pistons' favor, and they throw the basketball right back to Daniel Tice. Tice gives it to Jaylen Brown. Brown charging to the hoop, and he is going to have the ball taken away from him. This is going to go back to Detroit. Pistons going to get possession back. So back and forth we go. Sloppy basketball the last two series. Pistons will inbound. They have possession as they take it right back from Jaylen Brown. Detroit on the inbound. This is Brown working right on top of the Celtic logo at half court, guarded by Kemba. They will swing the basketball back to the top of the arc to Rose. Rose gets it all the way in, will pass all the way back into the left corner for Brown. Brown driving to the hoop for the Pistons, and his layup, no good, gets his own rebound, and he will put it back in. So nice second effort from the Pistons there. Brown puts his own rebound back in. Hayward working from the top of the arc, going to give it off to Tice. Tice sets the screen for Hayward. Hayward drives to the hoop, and his up and under layup is good. That gives Boston the lead, 73-72. 5:16 to play, third quarter. Rose working from the top of the arc, guarded by Tice and Hayward. And Rose launches the three, and it's good. Actually, no, they say his foot was on the line. Only a two. Rose shooting well tonight. Hayward from the top of the arc for the Celtics, and he will drive to the hoop, and his layup is no good. Rebound going to, I believe that's Drummond. Pistons back up the court. Rose working from the top of the arc, defended by Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart and Tice on the double team forces the ball to be thrown to the right corner. And the Pistons going to work the ball down into the paint, and they get the shot. They will get the shot. Count that one. Detroit. The pass from the left corner down low to Drummond. Drummond elbows Daniel Tice in the thigh and then goes up for the basket, and they don't call it. No call on the elbow against Tice. And Daniel Tice is disgusted along with Brad Stevens. Tice just got elbowed in the thigh from Drummond, and guess what? Drummond's going to get the foul call. So not only do they miss the call against Drummond against Tice, but Drummond going to get a foul call against Daniel Tice, and he will be sent to the free throw line. So that's nice to know. Drummond shoots, and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Tice with the rebound. 4:27 to go. Tice sets the screen. Kemba shoots an off-balance three. It's way, way off target. Not even close. Detroit back the other direction. Drummond with the rebound. And 2 passes gets Detroit underneath the Celtic hoop. Boston forced to foul. This should send the Pistons to the free throw line. So Detroit going to get to shoot. Pistons up 3, 76-73. First free throw for the Pistons off the front of the rim. No good. 4:17 to play, third quarter. Cantor checking back into the game for the Celtics. Detroit lining up free throw number 2. And that one is good. Count it. Make it 77-73. 4-point lead. Kemba bringing it up the court along with Gordon Hayward. Hayward at the top of the arc gives it off to Cantor. Cantor is smothered by the defense. He's forced to hand it off back to Kemba. Kemba driving to the hoop will swing it to Semi Ojeleye in the right corner. Ojeleye backwards pass to Kemba. Kemba has nowhere to go with it, forced to go back to Ojeleye. Ojeleye launches a 3 from the right side of the arc. No good. Rebound goes to the Pistons. The Pistons alley-oop the other direction, and it's good. Brown completes the alley-oop for Detroit. Pistons lead by 6, 79-73. 3:45 to play, third quarter. Brad Stevens not looking too happy at the moment. Ojeleye going to inbound this basketball. Actually, no, I take it back. Ojeleye stepped out of bounds on the inbound, so the Celtics turn it over again. Ojeleye stepped out of bounds, or stepped back inbounds before throwing the ball back in. So that's a turnover for the Celtics, and it goes back to the Pistons. Pistons try to go 1-2 and a layup. 1 and 2 passes and then a layup, and it's no good. Rebound, Hayward. Hayward back up the court. Going to give it to Kemba at the top of the arc. Kemba, the screen from Cantor gets him an open look at 3, and he can't hit. Nothing going on that one as it bounces off the front and back of the rim and out. Detroit quickly back the other direction. A 3 from the Pistons is good. Detroit pouring it on. 82-73, 9-point lead now. 9-point lead for the Pistons. Kemba bringing it up the left side of the court, gives it off to Hayward. Hayward passes to Cantor at the top of the arc. Cantor got nowhere to go with it. Gives it off to Kemba. Kemba swings it to Hayward. Hayward's 3 is good. That'll make it 82-76. Pistons working from the top of the arc. And we have a whistle and a foul. Looks like Brad Wanamaker called for the foul. Non-shooting foul, so Pistons should retain possession. 2.5 minutes to go in the third, and we head to commercial break. 2.5 to go in the third, and we head to commercial break. I don't know, guys. Detroit, the Celtics just don't look like themselves tonight. Yes, Nick, I have. I've been hearing about it all day on the radio. But once again, guys, in a commercial break, 2.5 minutes to go in the third. The Celtics just do not look like themselves tonight. They just don't look like themselves. Veritech time. It might be, Nick. It might very well be Veritech time. They have to find somebody. There's only 28 days to go before pitchers and catchers report. So they got to find somebody in a hurry. Got to find someone in a hurry. But that is an interesting topic, though, who the next Red Sox manager is going to be. Because there's a bunch of guys that are lined up for it. It's just a matter of who are they going to sign. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Darren. Much appreciated, my dude. He said, I feel the same way. This is not the Celtics I know. Something just looks off, man. Something just looks off. They just don't look like themselves. Donation Nation, there you go. The dono hype is real tonight. I think they're both Spectrum. I think they're both pretty good. It's hard to say who's better at this point. So here we go, guys. Back at it. Detroit going to inbound. 2 passes, gets it down into the paint for them, and I believe this is Marcus Morris on the turnaround jumper. That is good. So Morris with the turnaround jumper. That's good, and he is going to get the foul as well. I liked Marcus Morris on the Celtics. I thought he played pretty good. And the Celtics going to turn the basketball over. That's a terrible pass. The Celtics throw it right to, I think that was I believe that was Gordon Hayward. I think Gordon Hayward threw it right to Marcus Morris. So turnover for the Celtics. Pistons coming back the other direction. And we're going to have a whistle on the court and some substitutions being made by Detroit. Brown coming back on the court for... hold on, guys. Actually, no, it looks like Brown is going to the bench for a breather. Detroit going to inbound, working from the top of the arc. The screen is set. That'll get them into the paint. Drummond not expecting the pass, and the Pistons turn it over. Wanamaker driving to the hoop, and his layup, no good, but he is fouled. No, Spectrum, I was saying the same thing earlier. I don't know if we can win one with the way the team sits at. Shady, I'm hoping the Celtics can come back and win this game. The free throw from Wanamaker is up and good, guys. First one for Brad Wanamaker, up and good. So, Shady, I'm hoping the Celtics can come back. The Celtics can come back and win this game. Second free throw from Wanamaker is also good. Hey, Gil, thanks a lot, man. Dono hype. Thanks a lot, buddy. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. 3-pointer from Cantor, and that's way off target. Actually, no, excuse me, guys. That wasn't shot by the Celtics. Sorry. The Pistons missed the 3, and Boston comes right back the other direction. Hayward for 3, and he makes it a 4-point game. Gordon Hayward for 3. Wanamaker going to get called for another foul here as Detroit drives to the hoop, and I think this is Brown. That is Brown. Brown from the Pistons drives to the hoop, and Wanamaker going to get called for the foul. This will send Brown to the line. Pistons shooting 2. First one is up and good. This will put it at a 5-point game. Detroit looking to make it an even 6. Detroit lining up its second free throw, and it's no good. Wanamaker, actually that's Ojale. Ojale on the rebound for the Celtics, and we have a stoppage in play. It looks like Ojale going to get called for the foul as he grabs the rebound. No, Ojale going to get the foul, so the Celtics get a call to go in their direction. Finally, the Seas get a call to go their way, and Ojale going to be sent to the free throw line. Ojale lines up his first free throw. It's up and good. Semi Ojale makes it a 4-point game, 85-81. Detroit leading. 1:10 to play in the third. Ojale shoots his second, and it's nothing but net as well. So back to a 3-point game, 85-82. I haven't seen Tatum all game, so Jason Tatum must not be playing. Pistons up the left side of the court, now swinging it over to the right side, and they shoot the three, and that's good. Detroit, the Pistons drain the three-pointer from the right side of the arc. It's nothing but net. And once again, that'll pull the Pistons, or I should say that'll make the Pistons lead 6. Boston, working from the left side of the arc. Wanamaker tries to drive to the hoop. He is stopped. He will kick it out to Hayward. Hayward back to Wanamaker in the left corner, trying to back his man down, and he is blocked by Drummond. Ball taken away from Wanamaker. Pistons back the other direction. Drummond has it from the left side of the arc. Going to give it back to the top of the arc, guarded by Ojale. The screen is set. That will get an open three for the Pistons from the right side. No good. What's up, Liam? How you doing, bro? Marcus Smart going to bring it up the court for the Celtics. Now he hands to Hayward. Hayward launches a three. It's no good. Off target. And that is it. And actually, no, that will. So the Pistons going to shoot a half-court shot. The Pistons' half-court shot is good. Detroit hits a half-court shot to end the third quarter. The Pistons hit a half-court shot to end the quarter. That'll make it 91-82. Pistons hit a half-court shot to end quarter number 3. Detroit going to hit a half-court shot to end quarter number 3. That's freaking... We'll talk about a microcosm of this game. That one shot is basically a microcosm of this game. The half court at the buzzer. What's up, Wolf? How you doing, man? What up? What's going on, man? What is going on, Wolf? Man, I can't believe that just happened. I couldn't tell. It happened too fast, Justin. I couldn't tell who it was for Detroit. I could not tell who it was for the Pistons. That's basically pretty much a pretty good summary of how the game has gone. That half-court shot. Wolf, that game on the 20th is going to be a really good game. Celtics and Lakers play the 20th of this month. That's going to be a good one. So the Celtics got their work cut out for them, guys. Celtics have their work cut out for them in this one. Fourth quarter, guys. Here we go. Starting off quarter number 4. Starting off quarter number 4. Marcus Smart working with it. This is Grant. He passes to Grant Williams at the top of the arc. Williams gives it off to Kemba. Kemba launches a 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rose on the rebound. Derrick Rose bringing it up to half court, working right on top of the Celtic logo. Going to swing it to the left side of the arc, and they will go all the way to the left corner with it. Now back out to the top of the arc. Drummond going to drive to the hoop. Actually, no, I take it back. That is Morris. Morris drives to the hoop, and his hook shot is good. Tatum not playing tonight, Riggs. Tatum is not playing tonight. For what reason, I don't know, but Tatum is MIA tonight. And the Celtics going to turn the basketball over. Julian, I'm with you on that. I don't think Tatum's hurt, Justin. I think he's just having a load management day. I think it's just load management. Rose with the heavily contested layup, and Derrick Rose's layup is good with a hand in his face. Celtics just can't stop anything tonight. The defense is not playing well tonight. Marcus Smart from the top of the arc going to give it off to Grant Williams. Williams working, trying to get a lane to the basket. He cannot. He's forced to give it back to Smart. Smart takes 2 steps, lines a 3 up and shoots, and it's nothing but net. Marcus Smart with the 3 for Boston draws, or I should say puts them within 10. 95-85, 10-19 to play. Fourth quarter. Rose down low to Drummond. Drummond driving his way to the hoop will kick it out to the right corner for 3, and that's nothing but net. The Pistons hit another 3, and it is the Pistons will extend the lead again. Smart tries a 3 again the other direction from the right side of the arc. It's no good. Rebound bouncing around, finally corralled by the Pistons, and a full court pass down low to Drummond. Drummond goes to the hoop, and he is fouled. The layup will not count. But Drummond goes to the hoop, and he is fouled. That will put Drummond on the line for Detroit. Drummond set to shoot 2. That's right, Gil. If you guys enjoy the channel, I encourage you, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any 4 of the major Boston sports. Celtics, Bruins, and Patriots, Red Sox. That is what this channel is. 95% of it is dedicated to. And occasionally we'll throw in a college football game or something outside of Boston. But for the most part, just all 4 Boston major sports, guys. But it's greatly appreciated if you do subscribe. We try to have fun here at the same time. Drummond's second free throw is no good, so he's 1 out of 2 at the line. Boston back the other direction. Kemba at the free throw line, and he loses the basketball. Drummond comes up with it, and he will hand it back. Morris comes up with it. Morris hands it back to Rose. Rose all the way across the court to the right corner. They will drive to the hoop and swing it to Drummond. Drummond for 3 in the left corner now. No good. Rebound Celtics. The bounce pass down low from the top of the arc from, I believe that is Brown. Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass down low to Daniel Tice. Tice finishes it off. Finishes the play strong. Not anymore, Nick, unfortunately. Short King, I really don't have a favorite college team. I know I was rooting for LSU this year. Tice lines the free throw up and shoots. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. He does get it back. He gets it over to Kemba. Kemba launches a 3. It's no good. Drummond comes down with the rebound. And Tice and Williams are going to tie Drummond up. And Drummond elbows elbows Daniel Tice in the face again. So Tice catches an elbow in the under the chin there for the second time tonight. That is missed. Missed by the refs. Yes, he did, Short King. Yes, he did. So here we go. Jump ball is set up. The Pistons win the jump ball. Derrick Rose with it, bringing it up the left side of the court. Rose guarded by Kemba. Rose driving to the free throw line, and his floater is good. Derrick Rose's floater is good. They used to be fun to watch. Keyword in that sentence is used to. Kemba from the top of the arc going to make his way to the left side now. Now back out to the top of the arc. Looking to drive to the hoop. Kemba finds a lane and he drives to the hoop. The layup off target though, so Kemba misses the layup. Rebound goes to the Pistons. Rose back up the court, and Marcus Morris from Rose on the alley-oop. And Morris finishes strong. 103-87. Pistons are absolutely whooping the Celtics' ass. Not a good look for Boston at the moment. Not a good look for the Celtics at the moment. It's not looking good, Darren. It's definitely, sorry guys, drop something there for a sec. It's definitely not looking good at the moment. That's for sure. It is not looking too promising. It's not looking too promising. Yeah, definitely not looking too promising. Celtics just do not look like themselves. Pistons are absolutely taking it to them. Detroit taking it to Boston here in the fourth. We are headed to a commercial break, guys. Timeout on the court, commercial break. Celtics got to figure something out. We got to do something because right now they are not looking good. Yeah, me either, Gil. I really haven't either. Sabrina, they have not played good ball as of late. They haven't played good basketball as of late. That's true. They've been struggling as of late. I'm telling you guys, they need to make a move. The Celtics need to make a move. They have to. They have to make a move. They have to do something because they're going to struggle against these teams with size and athletic ability. Hey, thanks, Fear. Much appreciated, man. Jason, I completely 100% agree. They need to make a move. They need to make a move, and they got to do if they want to win a championship this year and have a deep playoff run, they need to make a move. They have to. Yeah, I know, Short King. I know. They have to make a move, though. If they're going to win a title this year, they have to make a move. Kemba from half court now, guarded by Derrick Rose, going to get it to Jaylen Brown at the top of the arc. Brown going to swing it to Daniel Tice in the right corner. Tice back to Kemba. Kemba going to give it back to Daniel Tice at the top of the arc. Tice drives to the hoop, and he loses control of it, and that's a turnover. Daniel Tice loses control of the basketball, and the Celtics turn it over. I believe that's turnover number 6 for Boston tonight. Oh, they would be unstoppable, Nick. That would be incredible. This is Drummond on Tice, and he will swing it to the left side of the arc, and that's another 3 for the Pistons. So 3 for Detroit makes it 106-87. Smart working from the right side of the arc, going to get it down into the paint, and he will pass it back to Kemba in the left corner. Kemba back to Brown at the top of the arc. Brown drives to the hoop, and he is blocked by Drummond. Marcus Smart tries the floater, and he is also blocked as well. Possession going back to the Pistons. Derrick Rose with it at half court, guarded by Marcus Smart. Smart trying to poke the basketball away, and he cannot get there. Rose calling for help. That'll get Derrick Rose down into the paint. Bounce pass down low to Drummond. Drummond slams it home. Nice pass from Derrick Rose to Drummond, and Drummond finishes the play with a two-handed slam. Kemba at the top of the arc going to get it to Grant Williams. Williams hands it back to Brown. Brown shoots the three, and he's good. Jaylen Brown is good for three from the top of the arc. That makes it 108-90. Rose bringing it up the left side of the court. Derrick Rose launches a three, and he's off target. That will roll around the rim and out. Yeah, that's very true. Baines would definitely help. Jaylen Brown back the other direction, and he will get fouled going to the hoop. That should send Brown to the line, and let's see if they count his basket. It doesn't look like it. Short King. Kelly Olynyk, please. Jaylen Brown going to be sent to the free throw line here, guys. Brown with 24 points tonight. Brown lines up his the three-point attempt, and it's the three-point play attempt, and it's no good. Rolls around the rim and out. Score remains 108-92. Pistons working from the Celtic logo at half court. Now they get it to the top of the arc, and Drummond has the ball poked away from him by Daniel Tice, and it looks like Tice going to be called for the foul there. So Daniel Tice called for the foul as he tries to knock the ball away from Drummond. Pistons going to inbound from the right side of the court. It is clean. They will work from the top of the arc. Now Drummond sets the screen. That will get the Pistons down into the paint. The short-range jumper, no good for Detroit. Rebound goes to Jaylen Brown. Brown to Hayward. Hayward going to drive to the hoop from the right side of the arc. He is stopped and forced to go back to Kemba at the top of the arc. Kemba, off-balance shot from Walker. That's no good. Let's see if we do get a foul, though, and the Celtics will get to shoot. Jack says, we want Taco. We got to do something, man. Got to do something. So Kemba going to be sent to the free throw line. Walker's first free throw is up and good. Actually, no, it's not. Rolls around and out. Thought it was going to be good for a second. Sorry, guys. Tatum in street clothes on the bench. They just showed Jason Tatum in street clothes on the bench. Walker misses his first free throw, setting up for free throw number 2, and it's nothing but net. Count that one. That'll make it 108-93. 5:45 to play, fourth quarter. Pistons working from the top of the arc, and Smart almost steals the basketball. Pistons manage to come back with the possession. They will drive to the hoop. That is Brown, I believe, and it's no good. Celtics go back the other direction, and Drummond blocks the layup from Brown. Jaylen Brown is blocked by Andre Drummond. So they will not count that, and we have a timeout on the court. So timeout on the court as we go to commercial break. 5:18 to play, 108-93 the score. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is looking ugly. This is looking pretty ugly. Looking pretty ugly at the moment. I'm going to stretch my back for a second, guys. I will be right back. I'm just going to go stretch out for a sec. See you in 1 minute. We are in a commercial break. Be right back. All right, guys, we are back. That's funny, man. Time to hack a Drummond. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. That's funny, man. You shrimp tail. That's funny, man. Time to hack a Drummond. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Rose working from the top of the arc now, trying to get it down to Morris. He does. They swing the basketball for three, and that's good. And actually, let's see. Did they call? Are they going to call Drummond? Yes, Drummond called for a foul. Drummond called for a foul, so that shot will not count. Drummond is called for the foul. Gil, that's true. Tice from the top of the arc going to give it off to... this is Gordon Hayward. Hayward working from the top of the arc, and we have a whistle on the court, and it looks like the Celtics going to be called for another foul. Tice called for the foul. Tice called for the foul, and possession going back to the Pistons. Rose working from half court, defended by Kemba and Tice. He will swing it to the left side of the arc. Now they get it down low to Drummond. Drummond is blocked, but the rebound ends up in a Pistons' hands. They shoot the three. It's no good. Boston back up the court. This is Brown. Brown trying to get it to Marcus Smart, and he will lose control. Marcus Smart smothered by the Piston defense, finally able to get it to Kemba. Kemba working from the left side of the arc. Back to Smart it goes. Smart to Tice. Tice with the double-handed slam to finish the play. The Celtics just don't look like themselves tonight, guys. I don't know what it is, but they just do not look like themselves tonight. Celtics just do not look like themselves tonight. They are getting beat up on pretty good. Celtics are getting beat up on pretty good by the Pistons. And that's a free throw coming for Detroit. Somebody from Boston must have got teed up. I didn't say anything, but there must have been a technical foul because the Pistons just sought a technical foul. So Marcus Smart saying something to the ref. Clearly he's not happy. Celtics inbound. This is Smart to Kemba. Kemba from the top of the arc. Marcus Smart going to set the screen up for Kemba. Kemba's fall-away jumper is good. So that's a count that one from Kemba. That's the first time I've called his name in a while. Derrick Rose working from the top of the arc, guarded by Marcus Smart. Drummond trying to set the screen, and Marcus Smart steals the ball from Rose. Smart back the other direction, trying to get it to Brown for three, and that's a terrible pass from Marcus Smart as he throws the basketball right back to the Pistons. Pistons go back the other direction, trying to get the ball down low and under the Celtic hoop, and it goes out of bounds. CJ, there is 3 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the fourth. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the fourth. Something, Darren. Something. The three-pointer from the Pistons is way off target. That's an air ball. Brown working the right side of the arc now past to Kemba. Kemba drives to the hoop, and he is demolished by Andre Drummond as he goes to the hoop. Drummond... That was funny. Drummond absolutely demolishes Kemba. So Walker going to be sent to the free throw line. Kemba lining up free throw number one. Walker with 17 points tonight. Kemba's first free throw is good. Count that one. That'll make it 106 to 99. 109 to 96. Sorry, guys. 109 to 96. Walker shooting. And that will bring it to 97. 109-97, 3:28 to play. And Justin, I think it's pretty safe to say that the Celtics are going to take the L tonight. I think it's pretty safe to say that. So, commercial break, guys. Timeout on the court. TV timeout. What do you think? I don't know. Celtics just did not look like themselves tonight. They just did not look like themselves tonight. Celtics struggling pretty much from the get-go to generate any type of a defense. They had no defense tonight whatsoever. Shrimp tail, that seems kind of high for me. Hey, Cody, what's up? Darren, you did call it earlier. You did. So back on the court for the final 3.5 minutes of this one, guys. Back on the court. I don't. Easy. They got to do something. I don't know. They have to make a move. Celtics have to make a move. Rose bringing it up the left side of the court. Guarded by Smart. Now at the top of the arc. Rose looking for a lane. Drummond sets the screen, and we have a whistle and a foul. It looks like, is Smart going to be called for the foul? Let's see. Are they going to get Marcus Smart here? It looks like Smart's going to be called for the foul. So this possession going to stay with the Pistons. So Marcus Smart called for the foul. Pistons set to inbound here from the left side of the court in Boston territory. The inbound to Rose is clean. Rose working from the top of the arc against Marcus Smart. Rose at the free throw line now, still guarded by Smart, and Rose going to elevate and shoot, and the jumper is good, right in the face of Marcus Smart. Kemba from the top of the arc, bounce pass down into the paint. That is Jaylen Brown. Brown goes to the hoop, and he is fouled. Shot is no good. Layup is no good, but Brown will get to shoot. So some free throws coming up for the Celtics. Derrick Rose with 22 tonight for the Pistons. 22 and 6 assists. Free throw from Jaylen Brown is no good. Bounces off the front of the rim and out. No good off the front of the rim. 111-97 the score. 2:50 to go, fourth quarter. The inbounds from Detroit, or the inbounds from the Celtics is taken away by Detroit. We have a foul. On the court. Let's see who's it on. Jaylen Brown called for the foul for the Celtics. So possession staying with the Pistons. Joseph, I would probably agree with you there. I would think Kemba not showing up and just missing shots, man, and stupid turnovers too. Celtics have turned the ball over like 9 times tonight. Kemba launches a 3 from the top of the arc. That's off target, no good. Brown with the rebound. Jaylen Brown driving to the hoop, and we have a foul before he gets the layup off. We had a ton of turnovers. Justin, we've turned the ball over like 9 times, I think, 9 or 10 times. Celtics have not played. They've played sloppy basketball tonight. Like they have not played well at all tonight. He's got 26 tonight, I think, 24 or 26. Shrimp tail. Jaylen Brown was one of the only bright spots on the team tonight. He was one of the only bright spots on the team. Pistons gonna retain possession, guys. The inbounds is clean, working from half court, and we have another whistle and another foul. This looks like D Rose took a spill on the court. Marcus Smart and Rose have been going at it all game, and Marcus Smart might be getting teed up here. And Marcus Smart gets teed up and thrown out of the game. Marcus Smart is teed up and thrown out of the game. The refs missed a call. Smart got tripped up, so Marcus Smart gets thrown out of the game. Technical foul on Smart. The free throw for the Pistons is up and good. The screen from Drummond should have been called for Smart. Smart takes a cloth off the Celtic bench and throws it on the court, and that's what he got That's what he got teed up on. And that's a two-handed slam for the Pistons as they finish that playoff strong. That'll make it 114-97. So here we go. Detroit with the ball. 1:50 to play in this game, guys. Rose with it from the top of the arc. This is Green in place of Smart. They will swing the basketball to the the right corner for three. That's no good. Rebound going to Boston. Celtics with the basketball. Green has it from the left side of the arc, driving to the hoop, and he will be fouled. Green on the drive to the basket will be fouled. Is it a shooting foul? Let's see if the Celtics are going to get an opportunity at some points here. Justin, sometimes he's not. Sometimes Smart is not. He took a towel off the bench and threw it on the court. Free throw for the Celtics is up and good. Green's second free throw is good. That makes it 114-99 with a minute and 26 to play in this game. Pistons working from the top of the arc, guarded by Wanamaker and Poirier in the game now for the Celtics. Pistons going to swing the ball to the right corner, now back underneath the hoop, trying to get the ball down low, and they do. That's an easy lay-in, easy points for the Pistons again, 116-99. Green from the top of the arc. Poirier sets the screen. Green driving to the hoop, and his layup is good. That will break the 100 mark for the Celtics. 101-116 now. Pistons working from in front of the Celtic logo. 45 seconds to play in this game. The layup from the Pistons, no good. Rebound Boston. Celtics back the other direction. Wanamaker to Poirier. Poirier's jumper is off target. The putback from this is Langford. Romeo Langford is in the game now for the Celtics. Langford with the putback. Count that one. 24 seconds to play. And counting, now down to 20. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. They will let this shot clock run out, and the Celtics going to get the basketball with 6 seconds to play. Easy. They need an athletic big man. They need an athletic big man, or they're going to be in trouble against some of these teams with size. They need an athletic big man, and they need him bad. And that's it, guys. That is it for this one. We are done at the Garden. Your final score, 116-103. The Detroit Pistons finish off the Boston Celtics. Shrimp Tail. I don't know if I just don't know if the way the team currently sits, like, if it's enough. I don't think it's enough to to get us a finals win this year. I think they have to make a move. What that is, I couldn't tell you how they're going to arrange it, but I definitely think they have to make one. I definitely think they have to make a move. There's too much size and speed on some of these teams that they're going to play in the playoffs, and I just think it could give them a lot of trouble. Like, I think they could run into a lot of trouble. No problem, Gil. Thanks a lot, man. Much appreciated. Thanks for the kind words, my dude. I don't know. Just seeing how they've played the last like 10 days, 10 days, it's tough. Rock, I don't know how we're gonna do against the Bucks tomorrow. That's gonna probably be a struggle. That is, the Bucks game tomorrow is probably gonna be a struggle. You're probably right there. You're probably right on that one. Drummond was on their list though, Shrimp Tail. He's been on their radar for a little bit now. Joseph Drummond has been on their list. He's kind of been on their radar for a while. I've heard some rumors. I heard some rumors earlier on in the season that they were looking at Drummond as a possible target. So hopefully, my like I said earlier in the stream, guys, my only concern with that is what are we gonna have to give up to get Drummond here? Because if the Pistons are going to give up Drummond, they're going to want some young, they're going to want probably some of that young core of ours to go in his place. So, unless you can swindle the Pistons into taking like Gordon Hayward and maybe one or two other players, or maybe Gordon Hayward and a player in a draft pick, something along those lines. I really don't want to give up Tatum and Brown. Or Tatum or Brown. I don't want to give up any one of those guys. But I mean Hayward and kind of the rest of the team, they're I would say they're fair game. The only two kind of like untouchable guys to me would be Tatum, Brown, and Kemba. Those are the three untouchables that I really would say, no, we're not getting rid of you. But I mean, you might have to give up a draft. Like I said, your package is probably going to look like Hayward, a player, and a draft pick. That's probably what it's going to take to get Drummond away from the Pistons. I mean, that's how I think. That's how I would look at it. I think that's a realistic ask from the Pistons. Karl Anthony Towns was on their radar as well. Shrimp Tail. He was also on their radar. Darren, we play the Bucks tomorrow. We play the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow night. We play the Bucks tomorrow night. Beastie Boy, the the month of January is they were talking about on the radio today that the month of January for the Celtics is going to be like a real challenge for them. They're away. They're playing away a lot this month. They're playing a lot of away games this month, and they're playing a lot of heavy competition. So it's going to be oh, who's the doubleheader tonight? I don't know. That I'm not sure. Hayward Grantport. That's possible, Joseph. It depends on what draft pick they're asking for too, though. You know what I mean? It depends on what draft pick. But the Celtics are in an interesting spot though, guys. They are. They're in a real interesting spot. It's they're, do they, I think the biggest question for the Celtics is, do they try and ride it out this year and see who's on the free agent market next year? Or do they give up some assets and try and make a trade this year? I think that's the biggest question mark is, are they going to make a trade mid-season and try and make a move, or are they going to wait for next year's free agency and just kind of ride this year out and see where it goes? It's Danny Ainge could go either way with this. Ainge is a wild card. He's really hard to predict what he's going to do. So it's definitely going to be something that we'll have to monitor and have to, kind of keep an eye on, because the trade deadline is closing in. Yeah, CJ, it was not a good look tonight. Tonight was not a good look for the Celtics. That's true, Beastie Boy. He is. That's very true. All right, Justin, take it easy, man. We'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's going to be interesting, though, guys. The Celtics situation is definitely going to be one worth monitoring for sure. But thanks again for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated. I hope all of you enjoy I hope all you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and thanks as always for all the support, everybody watching and hanging out with me for this game in the chat. Greatly appreciate all the support that is shown to me, guys. Much appreciated. I got a new outro that I want to try and see what you guys think of. So I'm gonna play the outro on the way out. Let me know what you guys think of the outro on the way out. Once again, guys, I thank all you for hanging out with me for this game, even though it was ugly. But I'll be back tomorrow for the Celtics and Bucks tomorrow night, and see all you guys tomorrow. But once again, thank you all. You guys are what drives this channel. I have the best fan base on YouTube, the best chat on YouTube, the best mods on YouTube. All you guys are awesome, man. So once again, I will catch all you guys later, and let me know what you think of the outro. Thanks a lot, guys, and see ya. Deuces.